in this video, I am going to discuss what are the different Azure storage services are there. So Azure provide a variety of the data storage that can be used as a data object. So you can put any video, audio, any text file, any WANI files. Second, they provide the disk storage for the Azure virtual machine. They also provide the file system, so you can share between your Azure hybrid solutions on premises, on cloud. And they also provide the messaging queue to decoupling for the two different components that I will discuss, and of course for the non-SQL storage as a table. But all the services are the doable and highly available. They are the secure, very scalable, and that is managed by the Azure, and we can access in the different way. So these are the facilities given by the Azure. So if you see mostly 5 kind of the storage provided by the Azure: blob, that also called the container, file system, table, queue, and disk. So if you see what are the difference are there in these storage types and when we should use for what, right? So first, Azure Blobs. Azure Blobs is the object storage where you can put any text, binary file, audio file, any big data analysis purpose, and so it where to use. So application need to support the streaming and the random access. So daily life purpose for you can dump anything that you can use go for the Azure Blobs. Azure Files. So suppose if you have the RIP and SIT applications, so you have some applications in your own premises and you want to move into the on cloud, then this is the one of the best solution. And also you can mount, share among the different in your on premises, on cloud, you can share the file. That will be shown in hands-on demo. Queuing, suppose you have the two component and you want to connect both component in the decouple manners, right? Asynchronous manners. So one component can talk to the component. There you can use the messaging queues. Azure Table is a non-SQL schema-based. So if you want to store any informations, the schema is not there. Address book, device informations, web applications. So you can use that. And of course, Azure Disk, it is a blockable storage used for the Azure VM. The important thing is that in the Azure storage, encryption is the rest. So Azure storage automatically encrypt of all the data before persisting, right? And it decrypts before it is retrievable. This is an important point. And second, they also provide the client-side encryptions. So they have the different libraries. They provide this kind of the functionality. So your data will be continue safe over coming to the Azure cloud storage. Now the important thing is the redundancy. So whenever you store your data in Azure, is multiply the copy of your data, so it could be protected from any mishappened or any planned or unplanned event. So there are the two categories. One in the redundancy in the primary region, redundancy in the secondary region. So let us talk first the redundancy in the primary region. So what happens? One item is called the LRS, locally redundant storage. So if you choose this option, your data will be multiplied copy, but within the single physical locations. So this is the single physical locations. So if you see, this is the single physical locations. This is the important part. So data might be not too much secure. If something happens at single locations, it could be your data could be lost. Second item in the same one primary zone is the zone redundant storage. So what happens? It will store your data in the multiple availability zone in the same primary region. So what happens? Even one zone is got disturbed or shut down, so data will be safe in the availability zone. Now, if you want to make your data more secure, so you should go for this option. second revisions. So geo redundant storage, GRS. So what it will do, it will do this part means in the single locations. After that it copies your data asynchronously in the secondary region. So data is there in your primary region also, in the secondary region also. But keep in mind, first it will be synchronizing and asynchronizing for secondary region. And last is the geo-zone redundant storage. This is the advance of this part. So it will in the multiple zone. Apart from that, they will also copy into the asynchronously in the secondary region. And we have the different kind of the disk comparisons. We have the ultra disks, we have the premier SSD, solid state, standard SSD, and the standard hard drive. So obviously cost is there, so that is might be the more cost compared to this one. This is the high cost you have to pay. Facilities are there. They have the max IUPS, input output processing speed. You can see this is 1,60,000, and they have the max disk size, max throughput. So depend upon the situations or the applications, you can use that. If you need a very IO intensive, then go for this. If you want to know things, then you go for the HSD. So now talk is done. Now let us start the demo session. So first you have to create a storage account. So for the storage account, what you have to do, you have to first go the Azure, and I hope you must have the Azure account and you have the paid subscriptions. So first what I will do, I will go the resource group. Anything if you want to start from scratch in Azure, I would say first create the resource group. Add, I will create resource group storage purpose. You can go for the STUS. After that, we have to go and create the storage account. Select your resource group. Just now we have done. I um, I select the source group what we created standard, right? Now go. Once it is done, then you can create the first container as a blob, and I will show how to share the data, how to upload the data, how to access the data in blob. Yes, click on go to source. Now see, this is the main page for the storage account. You can see we have the container means blob, file shares, tables, queues. We will see one by one. So first go the container and create one container. Give the container name, container. Demo blob. You can make it the public. So from outside we can access this just for the demo purpose and create it. Hit on the create button. Now see, it is appear here. Now you can upload anything in this storage account. So let me show. This is the upload button. Here you click and you can select any file here. Suppose I can select any one. Now see here, it appear here, click here, and here is the public URL. So just copy. If you click here, it will copy it. Now you go to the web browser and paste it, and you can get your file. So this is the way you can use the container. Now let me show the container I showed you. It will go for the file share. Click here, give one name. So demo file. Quota I want to put 1 GB data. As I say, this is the file sharing. So from the on premises to the on cloud, you can do that. So let me mount this file, Azure file, with my laptop. So how to do that? I came here, click on the connect. If you have the window, just copy this command and execute, it will work. I do have the Mac OS, so what I have to do, I can go the browser here and connect to the server, and see here you have to give this path. So let me copy this path after the @ smb colon, and this is the demo file, is the file name, storage name, so you have to give the backslash. Now see the connect. See, asking the account name, this is the account name here, Vinod Suman storage account. Copy this part, and after this column, this is the complete password, t double equal, and hit the button connect. Now I am going to mount this Azure storage file server with, you can see it came here. When it will connect, then I will show you how it works, how it is connected from Azure to your laptop storage. So let me create some directory here that should also appear in my laptop. Demo. Now you can see this is connected. Here is the one folder, here is one folder. Let me create one folder here and check it is infecting there or not. So going to create one folder here. Test. So now this test should be also come in the Azure, right? So let's say test came here, right? Now it is empty now, right now. If you paste here in this folder demo directory, it should also come here. So this is the way we replace it. We take the advantage of the file of the Azure. See, it's copy here, right? Now let me show the tables in the queue. Before that, I want to show something here. You see here the storage explorer, right? So if you go here, from here also you can see the what are the inside the blob. It is an easy way to explore, right? Here is the demo file, right? Just now we kept here to folders. So now go the table and let me something create in the table. Or you can also come here, go the table, create the table. And as I say, table is a non-SQL, means schema base. So now if you go here storage, you can see that table has been created. And here you can add the schema. So partition is this one, add the property. Suppose I add the property, I put the name Vinod and insert it. So one record will be inserted in the table. See, if you want to enter record, and in schema is you can add any new property, right? So suppose country I can put this. And here you can see the record. Now I want to show one thing, that to the storage explorer you can see, but we have the one Azure Storage Explorer. So you can also download from here, download this explorer. I have already downloaded this here. So how you can see all the storage content here. So first go, you have to connect here. I have already connected, so you can just give the username password for the Microsoft account and it is connected. Now go here, Explorer, you can see everything is came here. My storage accounts, Windows 7 storage. So you can view everything here in this storage explorer. And if you can create something here, it will go there, everything. So suppose in the files here, if I create some for the organic test here. Now if you go to Explorer, you can see the same thing here. So I created here, right? So it will be reflect there. Again test, right? It came here. So this is the way you can create the storage, and then again you can explore, you can access, and that's why for this video. I hope you like this video, and please don't forget to subscribe this channel. A lot of effort is going behind that. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.